Going across straight to my colleague Anisha Mathur, getting us more details. She is at the Supreme Court where the hearing is going to start at about 3 o'clock today. Anisha, just to give us an idea about the kind of presentations essentially that's going to be made before the court, where the report has been submitted already. What will be the submissions of both sides? What really is expected?
Well, Sneha, remember this petition in the Supreme Court has been filed by the Muslim side. The Varanasi Mosque Committee had said that their orders passed by the trial court so far, the civil court so far, are all incorrect, that there should not have been any commission of inquiry, there should not have been any survey, and that the hearing in this matter is barred under the Places of Worship Act. On the other side, of course, the Hindu petitioners have moved an interlocutory application saying that the obstructions to the right to worship should be removed, that the temple was a structure that was in existence for much longer than much before the rule of Aurangzeb, that there was a deliberate act by Aurangzeb as an act of control, as an act of madness of power, and I'm quoting this here, that Aurangzeb in the exercise of madness of power ordered the demolition of part of the temple and constructed a structure on top of that. And even the Hindu petitioners have also argued that this was never a mosque because the land was never dedicated as part of a waqf, and therefore it was never legally a mosque. And that is what the Hindu petition is arguing, that this entire property should be returned back, should be restored, the temple should be restored, that there is evidence of idols and Hindu symbols inside what is now the Gyanvapi Mosque premises. Now the question before the Supreme Court will be twofold. How far does the court go as far as the right to worship is concerned, particularly when there is also a Places of Worship Act which had said that you cannot change the religious character of a building or a construction or anything that existed at the time of independence. So at the time of independence, when which is what the cutoff date under this act is, both the temple and the mosque existed. The puja was going on in both the temple and the namaz in the mosque. So how will the court now balance these competing rights? Because the Hindu side is saying that to protect our right to worship, to protect our right to access the Sringar Gauri temple and the Swayambhu Shivling inside what is now the mosque, those obstructions, those walls of the Tehkhana, etc. must be removed so that we have unhindered right to go inside to worship and to pray before the deities. On the other side, of course, the Muslim side saying that if you remove any walls, if you change anything there, you are violating the 1991 Act, because the mosque has also existed there since pre-independence. It has also existed there for more than 300 years, and the area where the Hindu side is claiming that there is a shivling, according to the Muslim side, that structure is actually a fountain. Now, whether the Supreme Court accepts either side's argument or whether it tries to balance something of rights remains to be seen, because remember, the UP government also has to take a stand, the local administration also has to take a stand, and in its own verdict in the Ayodhya Ram Janmabhoomi case, the Supreme Court had said that the Places of Worship Act is good law and does not need to be changed at this stage. So if the Places of Worship Act exists, then the demand of the Hindu devotees to change the structure, to remove the walls, can that even be accommodated? Can the court hear that matter? Is the legal point which the court has to see. Of course, the Hindu side is saying that because this dispute has been going on for such a long time, because this demand has been going on for such a long time, this temple should be restored. The Muslim petitioners, of course, saying that the mosque exists, that there are regular prayers, so you cannot change the structure of the mosque. Now, it is at 3 o'clock we'll find out what the court chooses to do at this stage and what will happen next in this entire controversy. Back to you.